Gravity or gravitation is a natural phenomenon by which all things with mass or energy, including planets, stars, galaxies, and even light, are brought toward one another. Whether it is shooting a basketball or a planet orbiting around our sun, we experience gravity every single day, every hour, every minute, and every second. We have encounters with gravity every single instant, and as a result, humans have come to master this great force. Well, at least on Earth. In our seemingly infinite universe, we have little to no idea how gravity or other laws of physics work outside our solar system. The effects of gravity could be extremely foreign to us in another galaxy, nebula, or black hole. Currently, we know very little about the universe and its uncountable nor estimatable information. However, every single day our knowledge about space and the universe grows, hopefully to a point in the future in which mankind will be able to experience and explain every unknown anomaly and every single challenge that we face today. Today, our understanding of gravity is very simple. All matter has gravity and exerts a gravitational pull. What that means is that every single particle and every single atom is exerting gravity and is pulling you in, but in a way so insignificant that your senses are unable to pick it up. We also know, thanks to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, that what causes gravity is the distortion of space-time by mass. To put that into simpler terms, depending on how much mass an object contains, your perception of time and space could be altered. For example, if you were to take a 10-day vacation to another planet that was 100 times more massive than the Earth, you might come back to realize that everyone you knew has died, and that the Earth that you knew before is completely different. This is because of the mass of the other planet being so large compared to Earth that it distorts space-time, making you perceive time as normal, but back on Earth it could have been years, or even decades. Now this may be frightening to you, but if you think about it, this phenomenon could be used to do amazing things, such as time travel and experiencing speeds us humans have never experienced before. To help visualize gravity, imagine a circular blanket with its ends held up. Now set a large object in the center of the blanket. As a result, the blanket will start to droop, making a kind of circular crater or valley. Now take a marble and begin to roll it along the edge of the blanket, and you will see the marble spiraling, almost orbiting around the center object. Now to relate this back to reality, the blanket represents space-time, the center object represents the sun, and the marble represents the Earth. As you can see, the sun distorts space-time, making it sink, causing gravity to pull in nearby planets like the Earth. This is how our universe works. We live in a fourth dimensional world. According to Neil deGrasse Tyson, that means that you cannot meet someone at a place without a time, and you cannot meet someone at a time unless there is a place. That requires 4 dimensions of coordinates. To better explain the fourth dimension, I'll explain the first dimension and work up to the fourth. To explain the first dimension, imagine a blank canvas with a point. A point doesn't have any dimensions to it. Instead, it's just an idea that indicates a position in a system. In order to make the first dimension, imagine another point and connect the 2 points with a line. That line only has one dimension, length. To create the second dimension, all you have to do is duplicate the first dimension and connect its points. Now we have a 2-dimensional object that has both a length and a width. Next, we will duplicate the second dimension and connect the points. And to our surprise, we have a 3rd-dimensional object, a shape that we are very familiar with because we visualize and interact with 3rd-dimensional objects every day. Now, the shape gained depth. To visualize the 4th dimension, we do the same thing. We duplicate our 3rd-dimensional object and connect our points. Now this is the 4th dimension, and this shape is known as a tesseract. What we gained here is time. We live in a 4th-dimensional world, because without the 4th-dimensional coordinate, time, everything would be static and not moving, making things like playing sports or eating impossible. Unfortunately, for us humans, we are unable to see the 4th dimension that we live in with our naked eye. However, we are able to visualize it using the lesson sphere. The lesson sphere is a diagram that envisions a fourth dimension with different types of matter. In order to do so, you would need to calculate the radius of an object's gravitational field, which can be done by using Sir Isaac Newton's gravitational field strength formula. Our result of our equation tells us that the radius of Earth's gravitational field is 318,771,718 meters. That's about 50 times the size of Earth's radius. From our data, we are able to display Earth's gravitational field, or Earth's lesson sphere. As you can see, this is Earth's gravitational field's outer shell. Although you can't visualize it, everything within it is downhill towards Earth, a dimension known as time, the fourth dimension. The closer you get to Earth's surface, the more time speeds up, and the farther you get from the lesson sphere, time slows down. However, since technically gravity is infinite for all matter, time would never stop. This is how we live in a fourth dimensional world. In conclusion, all matter is distorting space-time and is creating valleys that cause for objects with different masses to be attracted to each other. These valleys are responsible for our galaxy, our solar system, our planet, and even life on our planet. So with all the unknown information about the universe, this is one step closer for humanity to master and conquer our universe. Because I don't know about you, but I want to be stranded on this tiny planet in this enormous universe. I want to be able to experience what it would be like to live on a different planet, in a different solar system, in a different galaxy. I hope you guys learned something today, and as always, have a great day.